movement over yonder. Oh, please, you there! Your knightship! Oh, please, come to our aid! Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Well, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
Trinkets?
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Well, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie. But the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more. Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your knightship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it.
To think of all the clothes I left behind in Hunter's Edge, all the jewels and trinkets.
Yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would, step up and lend us a hand. Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your knightship. For it is our aim. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod, grasping for Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well, I don't know what he needs, but they say we are, my liege. Though, like I said, it would grieve us dearly to...
Comes to our rescue.
You're right. We should...
Indeed.
I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please leave no stone unturned in your search for a concoction that will heal his wounds.
I need a moment to reflect. For the good of all, source hunters ought to be as altruistic as I without exception.
You've quite trended. Hell take the orcs! Oh, how good it is to see a human face in these odious woods filled with nightmare. My husband Bjorn's a blacksmith, of some renown as a matter of fact. A favourite with the legionnaires that passed through Hunter's Edge, or used to, I should say. He hasn't a head for business, though, and that's where I come in. We made a good living, he and I, in that quiet little town. Orc plunder now. What is there left to say, really? I could tell you it's more wholesome than Sicil, but then the orcs came. I could tell you it's cosy, that the people there are nice, but then the orcs came. All you'll find there now are broken dreams. Oh, I do hope you can heal dear Alfie. He deserves every care he can get after saving us so valiantly.
Please don't leave us to our own devices, your knightship.
Oh, the pain! Demons take all bandits. I bit one of the buggers in two, and still he stabbed and stabbed before he finally croaked.
How are you holding up, my sweet?
I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite appetising enough to be eaten, and so he sold me to Mara. Bjorn didn't like the look of me at first, but when I grew strong, stronger than 5 stallions combined, I was suddenly promoted to bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend. But you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in healing rituals in Silverglen, which is, ironically, the very place we're unable to reach, us three.
I'd add some of these blue mushrooms we saw to this here
Oh,
porch. Niall planted them to his dinner once when he saw blue goblins.
No! You're hurting him, Sir Knight!
What was that? A bandit? Oh, Oh no, there's nothing but a squirrel. Oh God, dear oh dear, my nerves are all shot.
Did you see that? The shadow just sprang to life.
Strange magic indeed. Perhaps we're nearing the White Witch's lair.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
If these villagers ever find out what Lauren's...
I hope you haven't come for miner's work, my friend. That's Cobb.
Blessed be. Welcome to Silver Glen. Once a place of sin, now a place of salvation.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Look at you, sugar. Oh, I could take you on a ride neither of us would soon forget.
Where's the child?
Friend, this is
Come
most
hither,
excellent
sweet-
news.
Sugar, that's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine has hardly begun. Oh, go right ahead, darling. I don't hardly recognise this place no more. Everything's changed since those silly immaculates came into vogue. The miners, they used to... they just stand around and praise the so-called goddess all day long. I've no idea who she is, but apparently she gets her kicks from having blood sprayed all over her. Now, I knew her... Indeed I do. And I'm just it all that's the spirit, sugar.
Sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every
Amazing.
time you brighten my
Our
day,
kind can
I'd
remain
have
in
a
heat all
galaxy in
year,
my
it
hand.
seems.
Catching their daughter's eye, Ulgraf flexes his muscles like a peacock, showing its plumage, confirming her observation.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
There you are, darling. So we shall. There you are. So we There you are. Let's do it. But first, I need to know about your preferences, darling. You're in charge tonight, after all. So tell me, which sort? In need of a gentle hand, are you?
Heard any good tales, my friend?
The patron goddess of feasting took a fancy to the humble spirit of insatiability. Of their union, a nymph,
Please, somebody
Clydella,
do something!
was born.
Throw a bucket of water
The
over
child
the damn
of parents so expert in flavour and quantity, Clydella's calling was clear. A master cook she became, the finest from Grounding Gulch to Wimpet Willow. Queens and sultans trembled before her crow's egg crumble. Dukes shed salty, toxic tears upon her sugared lion's wing.
Stop it! Freeze
Clydella's cooking was beloved, yes, but to none so much as Clydella. Feasts she'd make and feasts she'd eat, licking up 3 wedding hams in the time it took to count them. More she craved, and more, till her clients had little more than crumbs to offer their
Let me
guests.
go, you little monster!
They'd
Away with you!
wail and moan, but Clydella never quite heard them over the sound of her soup slurping. They stormed her kitchen, spittle flying, demanding dove roast, parsnip pudding, and pureed warg. But Clydella merely gazed upon them, lonely chewing jerky, and
Throw a bucket of water over the damn thing!
Clydella's fame declined as the royals made deals with devils to find feasts as tasty as hers. But she never noticed one way or another. A nymph in her kitchen, frying and feasting was all she'd ever needed to be.
God,
Well,
the fuse is
that's
getting shorter.
the end, darling.
Stop it!
I hope it was
Freeze it!
everything you dreamt of and more. I know I had myself a bang-up time.
Let me go, you
Ulgraf
little
gives you an
monster.
envious look.
Away with
It
you!
would appear he quite fancied some quality time with you. Call to Ulgraf. He awaits your queries.
Please, somebody do something! Throw a bucket of water over the damn thing! God, the fuse is getting shorter! Stop it! Freeze it!
Naughty princess! Leave fuse alone or boom!
Let me go, you little monster! Away with you!
No! Picky did that! He got the princess well! You there! Back off! Picky bomb!
No, don't go! Please help me! That thing is keeping me trapped!
Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Yes, don't worry!
Princess keep her trap shut or picky boom! No folks, shoot or picky boom! Last warning!
Down these flames! Let me go, you little monster! Away with you!
Picky did that! He got the princess well!
somebody do something!
You there! Back
No, don't go!
Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's...
Yes, don't worry, Myth.
Princess, keep her trap shut!
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! You saved my life! It was that cur of a Frederick that did this.
Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air, but do come and talk to me.
Conduit's grace upon you, friend. Seek her, and you shall find some.
Oh, you startled me. Hello, stranger. Oh, me? Oh, I'm just the waitress around here, as you could. He's Will? But that means he's... Oh.
You've a kind heart. Well done.
Does it really matter to whom a few little treasures go? The memory of a man is in his family's hearts, not in his gold pieces.
Please, leave me.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives. Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Blessed be! Welcome to Silverglen! Once a place of sin, now...
A little word of warning, traveller. The land.
We're a mile away from the goblin camp beyond the canyon, but you can still smell them if the wind blows.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent...
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clever...
Ah, thank... Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Conduit's grace upon you, friend.
Rejoice, stranger. The rot is
Those damn toll trolls are such a nuisance. I lose a fortune.
Those damn toll trolls are such a nuisance.
My, look at you. I bet your blood would fill a blood stout.
Business is booming year round now that the mines are closed. Better to spend...
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a... that world-weary face is giving... Darling, I never said I was selling anything but a good time.
Come hither. Do you have a map? I just keep getting lost in your eyes. Me? I'm Ramon. I may not be a genie. You must be a brute. Even true love has a price angel face. Luckily for you, fine. Break my heart. At least I'll... No questions, me?
Why don't you stay a while, darling?
Conduit's grace upon you, friend.
My, look at you. I bet...
Cause you're the answer.
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy...
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps.
Right, if you let me.
Tell me, sweetie.
What news from the mines?
No news, sir. Goblins will slice us to ribbons if we approach the bridge. I'm a source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins? The orcs? The cult? Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one-pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks.
Let's hear the details.
I must say...
I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in... The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's cave. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it... I wouldn't wish the wrath on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats ill effect. Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, it's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty, but I can't be certain myself where his cave is located. But at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend. That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by a strange sort of substance discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamouring to get their paws on the rot. Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it.
A source hunter! My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild. Oh, I am no one special. My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing if you must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop said when the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brain fiends refused to vacate. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would say, "Please, Your Grace, I am those brutes. I invited them here to save our valued mine. They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile, not useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt, but 10 times as difficult to extract, and infinitely. Yes, a dreadful business, that. I've been fortunate enough. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, my liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot, some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess, when by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine, enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessing.
A little word of warning, traveller. The lands to the north are dangerous. Creepy crawl is as large as trolls over there.
Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll.
Why
in
don't
the
you
hay?
stay a while,
Not today,
darling?
Ramona.
I just know I can take you on a wild ride if you let me.
You've always been Silver Glen's finest attraction, you know. You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all. Come hither,
Over here,
sweetheart.
sweet
Or if I had a
cheeks.
star for
I'm
every time you
aching to
brighten
share
my
a
day,
moment
I'd have
together.
a galaxy in my hand. Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Why don't you
Tell me,
stay
sweetie,
a while,
you at some
darling?
point
I
find
just
you
know I could take you on a wild.
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
You believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to 'cause you're the answer to all my prayers.
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the
Tell me,
Why
sweetie,
don't you
have
stay a
someone,
while,
or you
darling? I
always
just
this
know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Tell me, sweetie, you have someone, or are you always this hot?
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm
Maybe I'm tall
aching
and
to share a
strong.
moment
Up
together.
for a little roll in the hay?
Not today, Ramon. I'm not in the mood for your games.
What games, Branny? You've always been Silver Glen's finest attraction, you know.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a
Come hither,
moment together.
sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand. Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my prayers. Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this hot?
Praise the goddess.
Over
I
here,
passed the
sweet
trial.
cheeks. Oh,
Friend,
I'm aching to
this
share a
is
moment
most
together.
excellent
Sweetheart,
news.
or if I
Welcome
had a star
to the
for every time you
Immaculate
brighten
Fold.
my day, I'd have a galaxy in my
I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
What's business for you anyway?
You've made us
Blessed be
strength,
the goddess,
O goddess.
and
Welcome
Ye, O seeking souls, to this holy house of Immaculates. I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates. Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The Benedict, you find yourself in the goddess's temple. Therefore, it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome. Read it. Absorb the wisdom within. Do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queens. Your unpreparedness disappoints me.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Now, this is valuable.
You call to Ulgraf. He...
I hear Nadia whispering all kinds of accusations about Lord.
Hello and welcome to our shop. I am the son of the proprietor, Nadia. Please let us know how we can help you. You've probably noticed that my mother Nadia and I aren't from around here. No. We traveled rather far from our hometown to plant new roots here in Silver Glen. My father, Ben, was a bit intense, to be sure. Set in her ways, but fiercely loyal to the family. Help her out and you've got a friend for life. Cross, my father was a good man. Equal in character to his wife. His death nearly destroyed us.
Farma Malbenita, a source hunter in Silver Glen. I have traveled mile on top of mile to find help, and now help has my story. Well, this is no small tale. I think perhaps you will be more interested in the... How you say? I believe Lawrence, the leader of mining guild, tell my husband and many of other... Lawrence knew that this ore caused rot. Charming name, no? Yet ordered the miners to continue. Many men, my Ben among them, become the sickness. And now they... My son Sebi and I travel from our home to find truth. But this has proved my sweet little Pomargo Vizago, my darling Ben. We got along like, peas and ferrets. But here there is work, very well paid, in mines, clearing special rock from silver mine. So we wait with hearts like stones for some months. And one day we see familiar figure moving with strange steps on path toward cottage. We run, we help him inside and set him to rest. But he was in terrible condition. Each hour he grow worse, rot so fast. When his father die, Sebi become restless. Being of the age, he join army and go straight to front line. Though I was nearly old. There we saw special legionnaire using strange weapon. And this legionnaire soon come to my tent with the same disease that killed Ben. I come to Silver Glen to discover truth. And here I find Lawrence, that arrogant man, conducts his business without apologize to any. Exactly this. Please, source hunter, you must help me prove that Lawrence made his workers to mine deadly tenebrium. For your help, I offer blessing from my homeland. Sevi Malso. Translation is difficult, but it means something like, if you fail, I will plant cherry tree and haunt your grandbaby beneath branches. Good luck. I will do my best to give answer, source hunter. A terrible disease. It transforms flesh of living into flesh of corpse, while infected person still lives. Arms grow. I have not found scrap of civilization among these apes. Sebi longs for heaping plate of my famous sire mule, but the local fair. As for neighbors, well, those cultists would Mezal Moxis strike him down, the murderer. I have one goal in Silver Glen, to make him share in the suffering he. I have no interest in those emasculates and their goddess. As Zalmoxis say in Book of Holy, I am jealous God. Why can I not read your mail if you have nothing natural could cause such terrible disease at mere touch? If you ask me, I say that this illness, this rot, very much like the disease that came to
I was really hoping to find something contemplates
better.
what it must have been like to see a horrid plague ravish Ben. His hand on her shoulder consolingly.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe. Wait! Stop! Can it be? A source hunter?
Oh, my fortune, my fate. They're coming for me. They know I've escaped, and they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse with darkness. The cult, the dark heart of the Immaculates, the corrupted... Well, they won't stop until they've silenced me. And worse, I am Samid, once a humble miner, once a devoted Immaculate. Now, I once counted myself among their most faithful. Such a devotee to the Immaculate Way was I, that but in time, I discovered too much. When I was granted access to Sacred Stone, the most protected Immaculate village, I immediately reported this corruption to our highest priest, Lady Attenbearer. I'll never forget her laugh. Mirthless and sad. I escaped that terrible place as quickly as my feet could fly. And now, you must do what I cannot. You must end the darkness that has consumed the Immaculate Way. To gain access to that nest of vipers, you'll have to become one of us. Speak to Loic, the Immaculate Abbot of the village to the north. Silver Glen, it's called. He'll be only too eager to get... The witch? Why, her cabinet... I'd always heard tell that she, the strange and silent keeper of Luculla, was a sorcerer herself. Though now I see that if that... As it stands, the conduit herself ordered that the witch be contained at all costs. I know not why, but any source hunter, in the name of the innocent Immaculates, those unaware of the fanged head that leads them, I pray you will
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this. Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road. Only those blessed.
My friend, did you hear? That man... We must find this village, Sacred Stone. I am certain Jarrett has been taken there.
Troll toll! Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid.
Just look at him.
How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. Go, dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay. It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry, for he is the king of Luculla Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. Arch, we asked for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold, all his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too. Even though I care more for 1,000 gold coins, such is the toll I must ask.
Goddess above, have you ever seen a creature
Fine,
more...
here's the toll.
After all,
The toll has been paid, and I thank you for it. From the heart of my bottom, I apologise. Leave me, like she left me, my bonny lass.
She's feeling sorry for that
Next time you must introduce me to your handsome friend. His musk dominates the breeze most pleasingly.
Wolgraff's gaze drifts from their daughter to the troller.
Loneliness is a dead end, just like the bread.
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
The world is not over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together. That world-weary face is giving... Is he a gentle troll? Would he benefit from my particular expert? Well, I sure ain't romancing a troll for less, sweetheart.
Immaculate, I want to
Bow
the
before
blood of
the
the
goddess
lost
and bow before her mouth on this earth, the conduit. Hold high
Diligently
the
will
knife,
I
and
read
let
the
it
words of the
plunge into
goddess.
lost,
Let me
so that
spill
by
blood
their
for thee,
blood
O
we may
Holy
redeem
One.
this downtrodden.
Ah, the Source Hunter. It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined. Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized. Thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil, I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in the High Counselor of Sicil. We mourned, still, Source Hunter. I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty. Regardless, I've sworn an oath, and I'll not tolerate even a Source Hunter's interference. To defy an immaculate command? You'd seek the White Witch despite our warnings?
I'm stuck.
Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
Trust me, I'm on your side.
Trying to escape?
so desperate for company that... Are you so desperate for company that you've taken to befriending fungi? Well, we're glad... Oh, somehow we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen a dragon's pajamas? A rat in a Sunday? It's quite a lovely sort of barrier, isn't it? Who doesn't enjoy... Then again, we suspect it's been hoisted up by some not-so-savoury characters. And we happen to know just how to remove it. Here's what we propose. We've a fresh batch of 3 brain teasers hot off our thinking caps. But it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single, as is your right. I must say, though, that, well, that particular topic just happens to be our forte. We suppose we could start flapping up. Perhaps if you can answer each and all correctly, Source Hunter, we might... Then again, it isn't all fun and games, as is your right.
Takes you quickly, Source Hunter, for a second tide is swelling.
Heart of bitterness.
mercy on your soul.
Great show of savagery, Source Hunter. But I wonder how you'll fare against an obstacle you can't beat into submission.
We've escaped the void by the skin of our teeth.
And still the shadowy barrier remains. There must be another means of removing it.
You call to Ulgraf.
I sung of chaos and eternal night, taught by the heavenly... Oh, somehow it's quite a love. Then again, here's what we propose. We've a fresh... But it isn't as is your right. Are you so desperate for company that you've... Oh, so it's quite a... Then again, here's what we... But it isn't all fun. This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me and fed me to the hogs. Who am...
An ear of corn.
That's right.
Bravo, bravo, bravissimo! An ear of corn indeed. Can you imagine? I cannot lie. I cannot lay, but only lie.
A stone.
That's right.
You've done it again. I'm thrilled. I'm amazed. I'm liable. I've a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail. As many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East. Ooh, very good, very good. The last person who tried to solve that riddle puffed away in a small... So, what would you like to know? One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard Maradino knew as much when he started. Down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. But you've proven yourself just the right sort of... We thought you'd never ask. Some call her the Guardian of Lucula. And by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavory. What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed murder... That doesn't sound like... Then again, it's hard to tell on what stalk a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose if somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last we saw her, she and her apprentice, Almi... dressing. Oh, one thing we know for certain. Down the spell dropped, and up. We thought you'd never, and we do. Then again, it.
Wargraf spotted something.